Amidst all of these tragedies, people being massacred with guns, we have another tradition in America, not just daily mass shootings, but politicians reassuring people whose entire personality is their gun that they love guns just as much as them. And so Nikki Haley, who so far as I know doesn't really have a history of anything like this, has to cosplay, has to do a bit of dress up. So here's what she tweeted out. Making sure our military has the equipment they need to keep us safe is a priority. Sig Sauer is keeping them on the cutting edge. Thank you for letting us check out the latest hashtag, live free or die. Now, we could potentially take issue with the fact that she's talking about a gun that a gun manufacturer is making for a military that she then immediately says hashtag live free or die, implying that you should live free or it's worth it to die. If you were to die, who is doing the killing if you're just trying to live free? Presumably the military. There's a bit of mixed messaging there. We need this gun for the military. Also, you should dream of the day that you get to turn this on our soldiers. But whatever, there she is posing with this machine gun. Now, she's very proud of herself for doing this little photo shoot. And even more so, look at that. She shot at the thing or whatever. Now, there are a few problems with the photo. Ruben Gallego points out, why is your finger on the trigger? Again, there was bolt is clear back, there's no magazine. It's just a pose thing. It's not real, it's just a pose thing. Your Stockwell is gonna hurt you when that weapon kicks back. There's no point in pointing out of all of this stuff. But especially because Ruben Gallego, God forbid you make a mistake, which he apparently did. That particular weapon that they're working on is a belt-fed machine gun. It doesn't take a regular magazine, although I believe most of them can take both. So I'm not even 100% sure that he was really wrong. But whatever, Deus says it's an XM250. Try actually doing some research next time. So let's say that Deus is right. And let's say that he was wrong about the magazine thing. He wasn't wrong about any other stuff. But does that seem to bother Deus? That Nikki Haley is doing this completely, like if you're mad about people talking about guns, invoking guns and not knowing what they're talking about, why doesn't it bother you that the politicians are doing that? But it doesn't. And so she has reassured the base, Francesca. She loves guns just like them, I guess.
It's a club for nerds with small D's. You know what, like that's all it is. It's the lamest, saddest thing to geek over. It just is. And it makes you seem like a fragile dude when you know that much about guns. I'm assuming male, I'm sorry, right? Like hit me with Lord of the Rings, hit me with, all kinds of Dungeons and Dragons, hit me with, I don't know, if you speak Elven or any other language, all that is so much manlier than if you're like, I'm into gear. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry that none of the dick pumps worked out for you. I'm sorry. It's like
okay. So look, I will say I find guns to be interesting. I've shot many guns. My father owned guns. He was a hunter, whatever. But when you choose to make it I don't have a backbone. All I have is the barrel of an assault rifle surgically inserted into me so that I can hold myself upright. When you believe that the most important fight that a person can engage with is having access to whatever the next biggest gun is, then that I think becomes a problem. I don't have a problem with Dungeons and Dragons at all, but I guess if that was the only thing that you were and you started fights constantly about it and you were willing to let people be massacred on a daily basis so that you have access to the Dungeon Master's Guide, then I think it becomes a problem. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.